How do you make a board game when you want to start with mechanic? Yesterday, I talked about starting with a theme. We talked about using a time travel theme because I was so hopped up on Back to the Future and Dark and all these time travel shows. So now we want to talk about if you want to go the other direction, right? If you want to start with a mechanic and then work your way into a theme, and maybe even how you can tie them together. So what the mechanic that I was looking at today was I came out of my room and my kids just had toys all over the place in like a little trail, but like piles of them. And they're jumping from one to the other. And they said they were playing Floor is Lava, which I guess is a show on Netflix now. But that got me thinking that is a theme that people instantly grasp and they really like. And then when I was thinking about it, you could see that theme pop up in games like Forbidden Island, where the island is sort of disappearing. And I think Atlantis has something similar. A lot of island games have that, where the water is rising. And you could take something like that and turn it into lava. And so then I was trying to think, well, so I started with theme the other day. I'm starting with mechanic now. How could I marry them together? So when I was talking about a time travel theme, how could the idea of something impending, rising, come up? And when I was talking about time catching up with you, I was thinking maybe there's certain either locations or people or events that disappear or kind of get affected by changes you made in the past so that they're no longer available to be affected. They're set in stone. That happened. And so how could you jump from thing to thing, sort of like floor is lava, before you possibly get like wiped away by oblivion because butterfly effect made it so you don't disappear. So you're gone. So that's what I'm working on now. I know Adam wrote that he's really interested to see if I take this theme all the way to market. We'll see. Everybody seems to be interested in a time travel theme, trying to make a time travel game, but it's tricky, So let's see what we could do. Let's see what sort of thematic elements we could have that feed the mechanics, and what kind of mechanics we could kind of like backwards compatibility into the theme. So that's what I hope you guys work on. I hope you work on either theme or mechanic and just play around with it. You don't have to like call up manufacturers or anything. Just think like what could be a simple game, simplest possible game. And then you build from there. It can get more complicated. It's certainly easier to get more complicated than to try to take a huge complicated game and try to figure out how to remove things that might totally unbalance it. So anyway, as always, you can check out my guide in the description if you want some more tips on marketing and making your game. And for now, I'm going to be thinking about time travel. All right, talk to you guys soon.